Hey, and welcome into Vinny Rottino Baseball Academy. This is the channel where we're breaking down players. We're taking a look at swings that you guys send in for your sons or daughters, or even your own swings. So continue to send those in. We're also breaking down prospects, professional prospects, and high collegiate level prospects in the area in southeastern Wisconsin and around the country. So a lot of talent in Wisconsin. We're going to be taking a look at a player who's very talented as well today. And we're going to break down his swing and take a look at what he does really well. And his name is Dean Moore. He's a sophomore at J.I. Case in Racine. He plays for PBA in Kenosha. And we're just going to take a look at the swing and see what he does really well. And there's no reason why this kid can't play at a program at the next level from what I've seen. He's twitchy, he's quick, he's got the athleticism, looks like he's got a ton of drive and passion and wants to work hard at his game and continue to get better. And so let's get into that. But before we do that, I do want to mention that this channel is brought to you by Maggie Rottino Real Estate. My wife, Maggie, and her brother, Ricky Kuiper, have teamed up and do a phenomenal job for all of their clients in southeastern Wisconsin. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, make sure you are reaching out to my wife, Maggie, on Instagram, on Twitter, or her brother, Ricky, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media channels that they have. Actually, I don't think Maggie has Twitter, but Ricky does. So reach out, or you can reach out to me and I can get you in touch with them. But like I said, they do a phenomenal job. Maggie Rottino, Ricky Kuiper, the names for real estate in southeastern Wisconsin. The channel is also brought to you by Lockdown Brewers Podcast. Dom Catronio and I are breaking things down for the Brewers 5 days a week right now as they ramp up to get going for the season that starts in 9 days, which is crazy to think about and very exciting to think about because this Brewers team definitely has a chance to win the World Series this year as they did last year, especially with that pitching staff. So make sure you are tuning in and subscribing to that Lockdown Brewers Podcast and get all your news and breakdowns about the Milwaukee Brewers from Dom Catronio and I. Also, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Please, it helps me out. Make sure you just hit subscribe on the YouTube subscribe button there, like it, all that stuff. So that definitely helps out. But let's go ahead. Let's get into Dean Moore. Sharing screen here. And we're going to just take a look at his swing. I had video of just a number of other things that he was doing. I had a video of him fielding ground balls. I had video of him actually giving up a run time from home to first after he made contact. But I just wanted to take a look at the swing today. The other video definitely showed some athleticism. I like the actions at shortstop where he was taking ground balls. And I definitely think, again, this kid could play at the next level in college baseball and who knows from there. But I definitely think that he could. I mean, this kid has some twitchiness to him. He has some athleticism to him. It looks like he can barrel up a baseball. I love the swing. I compare it here to Hunter Pence. There's a lot of twitchiness and kind of just, it fires. It's quick. And with those kinds of kids, just like Hunter Pence, these kids seem to have really a knack for the barrel just because it is just so natural and handsy. I love that about this swing right here. But let's take a look. Dean Moore, sophomore, 16 years old at Case High School. Quick. Look at how quick that is. That is short and quick and twitchy. I love it. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at where he gets to at foot plant, at heel plant. So this is a really good job right here that he does. He gets gathered back and watch how that back knee goes external. So that back knee goes external, it's actually the back hip. So think about when you throw a baseball and your arm goes back, get on camera here, that way. That's external rotation. Your leg can actually do the same thing. Your lower part of your leg, your tibia and fibia, can actually swing outward. Imagine bent at a 90-degree angle. This is getting really technical. Doesn't really even matter. But imagine 90-degree angle with your legs, just like he is here, 90 degrees. And then that tibia, fibia can go outwards, right? So that is external rotation. And that's exactly what this move is here. See how that knee kind of goes outward, and then that allows him to kind of push off that inside part of that back heel back, and then gets him back to center. What I would like to see is him not jump up. You never see big leaguers, if you draw a line on his belt, and this is a simple adjustment I think he can make. I think it might have something to do with, he may be a little bit stiff on that, in that hip. I would stretch that hip out for sure, because perhaps he's at the limit of his stretch there on that internal external rotation of that hip, and then it's causing him to come up. So imagine throwing a medicine ball. You wouldn't want to come up and then come back down. You would just gather back, and then you would want to fire forward. And big leaguers' hips actually start at a level, and then they actually get a little bit lower. So anyway, but it's minor. I love where he gets to. He gets back to 50-50, and his hands stay loaded back, and then that elbow begins to slot. It's all natural moves here. I like how that the pressure and everything on that inside part of that back foot is traveling this way, and kind of a forces are going down and forward. I love that. This is what I teach all the kids that I work with, or I try to anyway, and that's going to allow you to really propel the bat and the barrel forward. And then once you snap against that front leg, then that barrel really just kind of comes and buggy whips forward. That's what I love about this swing right here. So this is where he's at, a little bit past heel plant. And we're going to get to Hunter Pence here as well. Okay, you see how Hunter's hips never go up. He actually lands with the hips actually a little bit lower than they were at the start. So similar swings here, similar moves. Does a great job. Dean does a great job of firing against that front side. Phenomenal job. You see how his head is stacked over that shoulder, stacked over the hip, stacked over that back knee. So he is behind the baseball here. He is attacking out in front. Actually scissors really well. Scissoring, just, again, not something you really want to chase. Most big leaguers do scissor where that back leg, because of the way that they're using the ground and hitting against that front foot, that back foot is going to slide up and back a little bit. Sometimes comes up off the ground like Dean is doing right here. Gary Sheffield was the biggest example of that. I mean, his back foot would be like way up in the air. Hank Aaron was the same way. Just that is a product and a symptom, I guess, of hitting against that front foot. So, and using that ground properly. So great job of using the lower half. And then the hands are super quick, come firing through, head stays down. Love all that. And he finishes just like Hunter Pence. Let's take a look at that finish. It's exactly the same. So anyway, Dean Moore, really like what I see. Impressive. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how his high school career turns out, and looking forward to watching him play in college somewhere. So thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you guys next time.